So I'm here at jury duty again, and while I'm on a small break before we actually get started, I just want to take a moment to talk a little bit more about brand burnout. And it was something I spoke about before, and I'll have the link to the previous video about that. And so, what's interesting is about that topic is something I brought up the last time is that often when people think about burnout, they think about overexhausting themselves, overdoing it, with work and just different activities, even in life, not just career. As it relates to a brand being burnout, it's a little bit different. It's not so much of exhausting yourself from a physical and energetic, perspective, where you're experiencing maybe chronic fatigue or just adrenal issues, things that will require you to do more self-care. Brand burnout is different. It's just continuing to burn the oil, in a sense, as it relates to the constant, I would just say, keeping yourself on loop, doing the same thing, and you're really burning out the people, your audience, because they're looking for something, more new and fresh from you. And though we want to have a perspective around our branding and we want to be consistent with that, we have to be careful that we don't get so locked in that we can't be flexible, in what we're doing. And so one of the things that I'm going to, give you some food for thought and kind of a call to action is to ask yourself, where am I consistently doing the same thing that I need to make a shift in my branding so that I don't get burnout and I'm not burning my target audience out. And also, too, not overworking your brand so much that you miss your emerging tribe that's maybe requiring a different aspect, a different element, of your branding. So that's something I want you to think about. You don't want to get burned out doing the same thing over and over in a brand, or as a brand, I should say. So start examining, taking inventory of where you could be more innovative. Where can you take something that already previously exists within your branding, but maybe put a new and different spin? Try a different approach to what you're doing, especially if it's something you feel is really a signature part that you don't want to lose. So those are things just to think about, but you just don't want to allow yourself to get burnt out and burn your audience out. So food for thought.